So do you think the skills that you just talked about that each other have contributed towards your All-American status?
Oh, most
That
definitely.
you both you were both achieved that, if I'm not mistaken. What was that like, Richard? What was that like to get that
Well,
award?
first of all, just to be an All-American was an honor because college football has so many, Division One, all the teams that they have in college football, and then every Saturday, you're playing against the best of the best, and then plus at practice, the guys we went against, they were all Americans, good players. So that there was in itself was just that made you be better, become an All American. So you did become an All American. The guys know that you were one of the top players because the way you played and the way you practiced and the way you carried yourself.
Daryl, how about yourself? How was the experience for you?
Oh, it was a tremendous experience. I mean, some of the things that you were able to do. I know my senior year, I made the Playboy All-American team, and they flew us all. Everyone that made the team, they flew us to Chicago. You got a chance to meet Hugh Hefner, and it was and Gil Brandt, who was then the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. He was instrumental in that affair also, so you got a chance to meet him, and you get a chance to meet and mingle with some of the best players in the country. But it's just good. It gives you recognition as a player, and it gives the school recognition too.
I was just thinking if we could go back to your days at Nebraska. What was it like walking around on the campus during those championship days? Were you recognized by the other students, Richard?
Yes, he was recognized. I mean, it was good and it was bad.
How was it bad?
It was bad because people now know who you were. Now they expect more from you because when you go to your classes, you had some professors who say they like sports and some who didn't like sports. So again, you're rich, clever. You better work on my class. But then you had some students, like I said, other students that they appreciate who you were. They was willing to help you out, or they just always say hi to you. But overall, like I said, it was good and it was bad, but it was still good though.
How about you, Darryl? Was the college Nebraska experience, besides the football achievement, was it a good one?
Yeah, it was very, very, very positive. Like Richie was saying, you had some professors who really were into athletics, and they would do whatever they could to accommodate you to allow you to be successful in their classes. And there were other professors who didn't particularly care for athletes, so they tried to make it more difficult on you. But the one thing I will say is, nobody gave us our grades. I mean, you had to really earn your grades. I know there's some kind of mystique or some kind of myth sometimes that's out there about college football and athletics, where athletes are just given grades and they take courses that don't really lead them towards a degree in any way, just courses to allow them to remain eligible. But that wasn't like that at Nebraska, because we had an athletic counselor. She was a retired. Well, actually, she was a nun who left Catholicism, and she was extreme. Her name was Ursula. She was extremely tough on you in terms of your academics, and they made sure that you had classes. They made sure that you were going to the classes, and it was amazing. Only probably a little negative. Some of the students were a little jealous because we ate at the training table. We had the best of food, and it was not a little bit different. It was a lot different than the food that the regular students ate in the dorm.
Well, staying with the academic thought for a minute, coming up to the current present day, the both of you are in education at this point. Can you talk a little bit about that, Richard?
Yes, I graduated from University of Nebraska with my degree in education. Right now, at the present time, I do teach and coach in Jersey City at Dickinson High School. But I'm glad I have my degree, because without my degree, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now, and it's very positive to have it. So I'm glad I had it, and I worked hard to get it. Like Daryl said, they didn't give us nothing. We had to go to class every day, in the cold, in the hot, but we went to class and we got our degree. But it's very important to have that degree.
And Daryl, you're also an educator?
Also an educator. I worked in the Orange school system for about 25, 26 years, and I left the Orange system and moved on to the Newark school system in an administrative position. I've been in the Newark school system now for about the last 9 years.
So the two of you are back together, well, still together after, I don't want to say all these years, but these many years.
Yeah.
And you're now involved in the All Access to Life Foundation that Richard has started. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, the All Access to Life Foundation is a foundation that I have started. I felt it's something that I like to do back here in Jersey City, to give back to the young people, letting them know that they have an opportunity to do it, to make it, regardless where you are and what you do. That's why it's called All Access, because it's there. And so I just feel through the foundation and with my friend Darryl, he's part of it, that we have a lot to give, and we do summer camps, we do education things, and we just reach out to the community to make sure that, like I said, every young man or young lady in Jersey City have opportunity to be successful in life like I am.
Okay, thank you very much.